first of all, I hope that my makeup makes up for my hair. I went to a wedding today and I got my makeup done by my cousin. Makeup.by.lisa. I think. I don't know. I posted her on my Instagram. She did my makeup earlier this morning. Still a little beat. So I was like, you know what? I should make a video while I still look a little decent. I should do my Q&A. So I have my questions on this computer. Excuse the mess. I make a mess every time it's time to get ready and go somewhere. And then I have to clean it up. And I didn't get a chance to clean it up. I just got back. Did not wash my makeup off. Nevaeh's over there playing with her bows. So she's making a bigger mess. But I just feel like I should do my Q&A because why not? So first of all, I'm going to start by saying I'm 20 years old. My birthday is November 8th, 1998. Nobody asked me that, but I just feel like I want to put that out there because November is going to come around soon and all you guys should know my birthday. And I'll just post my Cash App. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit because it's late and my baby should be sleeping because it's like what? It's 11:25. We usually go to sleep around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So anyway, I posted the questions on Instagram. Shout out to the like 3 loyal people who asked me some questions. Let's see. How do you feel that Nevaeh is about to turn 1? Oh my god, my baby is about to be 1 in August, guys. It happens so fast. Like, I can't even process it. I feel like she was just born yesterday. I might cry when she's 1. She's about to be 9 months this month. Like, literally 3 months away. She has officially, soon it'll be official that she'll be out of my stomach longer than she was in my stomach. Like, she doesn't walk yet. She crawls. She has 1 tooth and a half a tooth. Like, it's halfway out. And yeah, she's too grown. I don't know who she thinks she is. But what's the most rewarding thing about being a mom? How much she loves me. Like, nobody in this world loves me the way Nevaeh loves me. Like, I'm her person. You know what I'm saying? She is my person and I am her person. Like, nobody is gonna love me the way my baby loves me. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's like my favorite thing right now. Like, I'm her person. I don't know how else to put it. Like, she always wants me. I'm like the #1 person in her life. And I know that. So it just makes me happy because, like, nobody can top me to her. You get what I'm saying? Why do I keep saying that? But nobody in this world can top me when it comes to her. Hold on, my baby's coming. I think she's getting tired of being on the floor. Are you going to be teaching your baby how to speak English and Spanish? Hold up, let me get my baby. Come here, Pooh. Come on. Oh my gosh, she has 1 bow in her hair. Do not judge. I'm about to take it out. Because she had 2 on. She has makeup on it. Look, she's just going to make a mess. She wants her Uggs. Okay, she's just going to make a mess. Throw everything on the floor. Oh, teaching her Spanish. Well, I barely know Spanish, honestly. I know certain words. I understand it, but I can't really speak it, so it's going to be hard for me to teach her. I'll teach her some words, like basic words. It's sad. I cannot teach her fluent because I don't know it fluently. Bad habit your baby has or is picking up. Okay, first of all, she likes to throw everything on the floor. Nevi, look. She's just like, anyway, she likes to throw everything. No, I was joking about that, but she cannot sleep alone at all. She feels me when I'm not there. Like, she feels when I'm not there. There's no way I can put her to lay down and she'll go to sleep by herself. Like, that's impossible. And every bad habit that she has is my fault. Like, I take full responsibility for it and I don't care. Wait, look. Every habit that she's growing, every habit that she has is all my fault. It's not her fault. Like, she's learning it because of me. She is spoiled. I'm gonna be the first to admit that my baby is spoiled, and I don't care because she deserves to be. And I don't think this is a bad habit. It's one of my favorite it's one of my favorite habits of hers. She does not go with people that she does not recognize, and I love that about her because, like, people just want to grab babies that they're never around, and my baby don't be having it. She'd be like, nope, and I'd be like, oh, she's such a baby cry. No, she just doesn't know you, and she does not go with strangers, honey. Stranger danger. I taught her well. You know that I love it. Like, If we're out, even if you're family, but she doesn't see you, she won't go with you because she doesn't know you, okay? I don't want her going with everybody. In my opinion, I just don't want her to be comfortable with just being picked up by someone that is not around. You know what I'm saying? One thing you would change about your life if you had to. As cliche as it sounds, I don't know if I would change anything. Because like everything, if you change one thing, like if I change the school I went to, my whole life would be different. Everybody I know will be different, you know? Oh, but I know one thing. One thing I would change is I would name Nevaeh Siani. I would have named her Siani. I don't know if she wants to have something to say, but I don't know why. After I had her, I fell in love with my name. My basic name. Like, I know so many Sianis, but I think I would name her Siani. But she doesn't look like a Siani. She looks like a Nevaeh. Right? So my name is common in my age range, and I think that Nevaeh is common in her age range. So we both have pretty common names. It is what it is. Do you genuinely think you're going to have more kids? Honestly, I always wanted a lot of kids. This mess is bothering me, but I always wanted a lot of kids. But if I think about it, I can't have another kid right now. I also always wanted my kids to be close in age, but I cannot have another kid right now. I can't. I wish that I could. If you know, I had money, if I was rich and I didn't have to go to work and I could be a stay-at-home mom, I would be pregnant right now. Honest to God, I would be pregnant right now if I didn't have to work and I could just have all this money and not have to worry about anything. I would just have a baby. I will have my babies back to back because I want them to be close in age. So I don't know. It's a hard question to It's a hard question to answer about having more kids because I also don't want to have kids when my baby is like 8 years old, 10 years old and have another baby because when she's 10, I want to do 10-year-old things with her. I don't want to be with a newborn and like stopping us from doing things that we could be doing at 10 years old. Like going to an amusement park. My newborn can't go to an amusement park. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, that's getting annoying. I keep saying that, but yeah. So I don't know. If I don't have a baby in the next 2 to 3 years, I think Nevaeh is gonna be an only child from my end. Period. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where life takes me, guys. If I have more kids or not. I wish I could have another baby right now. Do you like going on dates? Well, I haven't been on a date in forever. I think right now it's hard for me to date because I'm always with Nevaeh, and I'm not complaining about that because that's my baby and I want to be with her 24/7. But if I'm not at work, I'm with my baby. I don't have time to go out on a date right now. I don't want to be like, hey mom, can you stay with her so I can go get to know this guy? I'm missing out time with my baby to go get to know a guy. It just, I don't know. Right now, I'm just working and spending the rest of my time with my baby. My baby goes everywhere with me if I'm not at work. So, a guy right now is just, I don't think it's happening for me. Because I don't have time to. Maybe when Nevaeh's older and she starts sleeping, you know, maybe over her dad's, I don't know, on weekends, I will have an outside life. I don't want to say an outside life other than a mom life because a mom life is 24/7, but y'all get what I'm saying. Okay, y'all know what I mean. When she's older and she can tell me things. And, you know. Oh, hold up. We got more questions. Hold up. How do you think Nevaeh would react to sharing you with anyone? I don't know if you mean like with another baby or with another person, but right now I don't really think she's old enough to understand anything. If I was to date someone right now, sharing me in that way, I don't think she would be able to tell, but I think she would get jealous if I had another baby right now because Nevaeh is completely attached to me. And I'm completely attached to her. Yes, I am. We are attached to each other. We are like a package deal, period. Besides you, who is Nevaeh closest to? So, I'm her number 1 person. I don't care what anybody says. But, other than me, it is my sister, her godmom. Because when I'm at work, when I'm not here, she's with my sister. So, it's definitely me, then my sister, and then I think my mom. Me, my sister, my mom is her top three. Yeah, am I speaking facts or no? Yeah, I'm speaking facts. What are your most favorite things about Nevaeh? Not just that you love her so much. She picks up on things. Like, you know what she does that I really like? It's funny. If she hears, hold on, she wants me. I love everything about her. She is just so perfect. But you know what she does? Like, if she hears us laughing upstairs, she'll start fake laughing. She'll be like, or if you're coughing, she'll start fake coughing. She'll be like, I'm like, girl, how do you know to do that? You're 8 months old. If she hears you coughing, she will fake cough. If she hears you laughing, she will fake laugh. I'm like, honey, what are you doing? But yeah, I like, she has her own personality. I think that all babies have their own personality, and it's crazy. Like, they really know. I don't know what she's saying, but do you plan on going back to school? Okay, so a lot of you guys know, and a lot of y'all might not know, I was in college when I got pregnant. I was in my first semester. Well, I was ending my first semester when I found out that I was pregnant. I was 4 hours away at Mansfield University, and I did. Okay, so the plan, I'm gonna just tell y'all because why not? Hopefully my baby lets me tell y'all. Here, Nevi, look. Okay, so I found out I was pregnant between a break. I think it was like a week break or a couple weeks break. I think it was the middle between first and second semester, I think. I don't know, I can't even remember. But I had to go back, and the plan was to finish off the second semester. So I had just found out I was pregnant, and I was like, you know what, let me go bang out this second semester so I could have a year of school under my belt. 2 semesters. And that was the plan, but, you know, things don't go as planned. When I found out I was pregnant, I did not have time to process it, or like, yeah, I didn't have time to process it. I went straight to school, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't good, guys. I don't want to say I didn't have friends up there, because I did, but I didn't have friends that I vented to, or that I can confide in, or that I can cry to. Not because they weren't people that I could do it to. It's just I never got that close to anyone, especially because I was always with her dad 24/7 up there. So also, I was never the type of person to go partying, or so I was never like really close with, like really super close with anybody to confide in them about anything. So when I found out I was pregnant, I had to go straight back to school, which was 4 hours away, where I didn't really have, you know, close friends, and I didn't have any family. So I got like, I don't want to say depressed, but like when you're in the beginning of your pregnancy, your hormones are crazy, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there. Your hormones are insane. So I was crying like every single day, and I was there for like I'm gonna say a month. When I found out I was pregnant, I was there for like a month for the first semester. And you know, the smart decision school-wise would be to stay and finish off my semester. But like the mom instinct in me was like, honey, you need to go home, okay? Because mentally and emotionally and physically, because I wasn't even eating right, and I wasn't even eating right. So also physically, mentally, emotionally, and physically, it was not the place for me to be at, because I had just found out I was pregnant. I was nowhere near my family, like nowhere near my mom. I'm like super attached to my mom. The smart decision for my baby, and not thinking future wise, not thinking 10 years from now, in that moment, the best decision was for me to leave. Because everything that I was feeling, it was gonna affect my baby. Everything that I was consuming was gonna affect my baby. So the smart decision for me was to get myself out of that environment, because I was not happy, and yeah, I just needed to be home, I think. So I don't want to say I regret coming back and not finishing the semester, because school-wise it was stupid to leave in the middle of a semester. But mom-wise, I was thinking about the health of my unborn. You get what I'm saying? Because if something was to happen because I didn't come back home, I would have blamed myself, you know? So that's why I left. I didn't tell anybody why I left. I just up and left. It was... for a week, I kept texting my mom, like, Mom, I think I want to come back home. And I didn't really want to, but I wanted to. So I was just holding it off. And then this one night, around 12 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock, I was like, Mom, come get me. Like, just come get me. And you know what she did? She came and got me. 4-hour drive at nighttime. She got there like 4 o'clock in the morning with my cousin. She picked me up and I left. I did not tell anybody. I just left. Everybody's like, oh, when you coming back? I'm not, guys. I couldn't. Like, mom decision wise, it was best for me to get out. So I got out, because I just wanted to make sure that everything was right for Nevaeh, because once I found out I was pregnant, I knew that I was gonna keep my baby. Like, so I just wanted to make sure that I kept my baby healthy and nothing was going to happen to my baby. So in order to keep my baby healthy, I had to keep myself healthy and like my mental health healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I promise y'all. And oh, I'm not even done my story. The decision was I was going to drop out in the second semester, but take some summer classes. But because I dropped out, I owed Mansfield like all this money and they didn't want to give me my transcripts. So CCP was trying to put me in classes that I had already taken, and I was like, well, I already passed this class, and it was hard passing that class. And they're like, well, we can't give you the next class because we don't have your transcripts. So I'm like, oh no. So I just been paying them off, and I just recently paid them off actually. So I just have to call them and get my transcript so I can hopefully actually now take summer classes. I think I'm a year and a half behind now, but you know, it's better late than never. So I do want to go back to school. My baby's trying to talk to y'all, so if you understand what she's saying, you know, communicate with her. Yeah, so I paid them off, so hopefully I can get my transcripts and do some summer classes this summer, y'all. And yeah, but it's gonna be more time away from my baby, so it's gonna be hard, but I want to finish school. So the question was, do I plan on going back to school? And I just told y'all a whole story. What plans do you have for the summer with the baby? Well, I just want to do every and anything. So anybody, let's go to the pool, let's go to the beach, just hit me up because I'm down for whatever, you know, if babies can also participate. But yeah. What? Oh wait. Story behind Nevaeh's name. Okay. When I was little, I always wanted twins, and I was always gonna name them Nevaeh and Heaven. Twins, Nevaeh and Heaven. That was gonna be my twins' name, but I didn't get pregnant with twins. So thank God I didn't get pregnant with twins. Sorry guys. I salute moms with twins because I couldn't right now. Like, oh my God, it's so hard with one. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how Nevaeh would do with another baby her age. Like, I don't know how she would share everybody in her life. But anyway, so I always wanted Nevaeh and Heaven, and coincidentally her dad always wanted to name his daughter Heavenly. So her name was originally going to be Heavenly, but we liked Nevaeh more, so we named her Nevaeh Heavenly. And Nevaeh is a common name, but I think she's gonna be, I think she's gonna meet like a whole bunch of Nevaeh Maries, Nevaeh this, Nevaeh that, but I don't know if she's gonna come across another Nevaeh Heavenly, guys, so we'll see. I came across a whole bunch of Sianis, and my middle name is basic. My middle name is Maria, so I don't know if she's gonna come across another Nevaeh Heavenly, but we will see, and I'll let y'all know, okay? What did you almost name Nevaeh? I just answered that. Heavenly. Her name was gonna be Heavenly. I should have named her Siani. How did you come up with your baby's name? Already answered that. Was catering to newborn hard? Would you do it all over again? Yes. I don't want to say it's easy. I feel like each stage gets each baby stage has its like not strengths and weaknesses, but like it has its pros and its cons. Like with a newborn, I think it's really sleep, because they're not easy, but it's the sleep it's hard. Sleep. And it was hard breastfeeding her. That was the hardest part about her being a newborn, was her not really knowing how to latch and not knowing if she's drinking enough. And yeah, I don't know if I even asked, was catering to a newborn hard? Would you do it all over again? I would do it all over again, because I enjoy being a mom. I love being a mom. I think I think all the lows are worth it, you know. But don't skip. Despite you and your baby dad drama, does he see your baby? If not, he's missing out on a beautiful blessing. Period. Period. Say no. He sees his babies when he can. I'm gonna just say that because that's what he says. He sees his baby when he can. Next question. Do you want another baby? If so, a boy or girl? I don't know. I love babies, and I want to have a son. I don't know if I want to. It's like sometimes I want all daughters and one son, but then other times I want Nevaeh to be my only girl. Other times I want Nevaeh to be my only girl, or sometimes I want to have one son. She wants my boob, guys. Look, look, look. she's probably gonna fall asleep anyways. I don't even know. Oh, this was do I want another baby? If so, boy or girl? Yeah, I don't know. I would take anything, to be honest. I don't know if I want. We'll see. Some days I want more kids. Some days I want no kids. Sometimes I want to have a whole bunch of boys. Sometimes I want to have a whole bunch of girls. So I don't know. I'm very indecisive. I don't care. How do you feel about absent fathers? This is how I see it. I see it as like, I don't want to shame anybody, but there are more absent fathers in the world than there are absent mothers. Like, I know that there are some moms out there that don't do what they're supposed to be doing. But I feel like there are more dads that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. And there's different situations. But I will never... I can't see how anything can justify someone missing out on their kid or not being there for their kid. Because, like, how, bro? How? How? It's like, I don't know how you can know that you have a part of you outside of this world and you're absent. Like, how? I could never be away from this girl, bro. Never. Like, I lose myself without her. I love this girl. I have not spent a day away from her. And I don't know how a dad or a mom can spend a day away from their kid or weeks without their kid. Like, I don't know. The question is, how do I feel about absent fathers? Like, I'm going to just say, how do I feel about absent parents in general? Because there's also absent mothers out there. I just honestly don't know how they do it. She don't know. I honestly don't know how they can do that. Because I would literally die without my daughter. Like, being away from her, it's not happening for me. What's a pro and con of breastfeeding? Oh my gosh, guys, that is a whole nother video. I love breastfeeding, but I don't know if I could do it again. I don't know. The pros is, like, I think the best thing about it is at nighttime. When you don't have to get up and make a bottle. I just stick out my boob and I put it in her mouth. But it was so much harder in the beginning. Like, I feel like you have to get through the first, like, month or so. It was so hard. And now it's pumping. Now it's pumping that I don't want to talk all bad about breastfeeding because, like, breastfeeding is also extremely bomb. Okay, I love breastfeeding, but it's just draining. Nevaeh's about to be 9 months, and I'm just trying so hard to make it to 12 months, but it's hard. So we'll see. I'm, like, not answering these questions good enough, am I? It's fine. Like, I think this video is already long, but oh, look, Nevaeh's falling asleep. Oh, there was another question. Greatest fear for Nevaeh. Obviously, one of my fears is, like, her getting sick or ending up in the hospital, something bad happening to her, obviously. But other than that, like, a different answer is Nevaeh growing up and becoming a teen and, like, us, I don't want to say losing our bond, but, like, bickering back and forth and her feeling like she can't confide in me. That is, like, I don't want that to happen. I want her to feel like she can come crying to me in the middle of the night. I don't want my baby to be, you know, that I cried about this when I was pregnant because I used to think about her being alone, crying in her room and not having anybody to talk to when I'm in the other room sleeping. I'm in my bed sleeping and my baby's in her room feeling alone when I'm right there in the same house. Like, she just can walk over to me and tell me, like, or text me, like, Mom, can you please come here? I want us to have that strong bond when we're older. But I'm scared that the helicopter mom in me and the protectiveness in me of her is going to be overprotective. Like, I don't know how to word what I'm saying, but I think that I'm gonna like, I don't want to speak it into existence, but I'm gonna try my hardest for it not to happen. But that's what I be thinking sometimes. And I can't really think right now because Nevaeh sucks my brain cells out when she's drinking breast milk. But that's why I be sounding stupid sometimes. But I'm not, y'all. I know what I'm trying to say, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I forgot what I was talking about. I don't want us to, I don't know what I was talking about, or how to word what I was trying to say. Because Nevaeh is sucking my brain cells out. Like, I don't want me to be so overprotective of her, and she's like, oh my god, I don't want to tell my mom this because she's gonna think blah blah blah. Oh my god, I don't want to tell my mom about this boy because she's gonna think he ain't well, because I do, sis, I do think he ain't but yeah, I want her to be like, oh mom, this boy, blah blah blah. I don't want her to think that, oh, my mom is gonna say this. Like, no, I want her to just be able to talk to me. So my fear is that she will grow up thinking, like, as a teen, like, I can't tell my mom this, or I don't want my mom to know, or I'm sad but I can't tell my mom. I want her to tell me. But yeah, I think I'm done with this video. But oh, you know what, so I decided that at the end of every video I'm going to put a song suggestion, because a lot of people be like, well, not a lot of people, but my friends be asking for a playlist. I don't know what yeah, she does that. She's like, but she's just acting. She's just acting, guys. I'm going to do song suggestions at the end of my videos if I keep being consistent, actually. Hold up. But yeah, right now I'm not suggesting like, oh, best song, but this is the song that I've been listening to like the past couple weeks. I heard it in the car with my friends, so yeah, I'm gonna just suggest it to y'all because I like it. But side note, I listen to a lot of depressing music. This one's not really depressing, it's a little sad, but it's a good sad. I listen to sad music. I don't know why, but right now this song is Little TJ, Tear Us Apart. That's my song suggestion for y'all at the end of this video. Hold up, I'm gonna stop. Cause I got you, don't want nobody if it's not true. Go Navy, go Navy, go Navy. What do you see? You were supposed to be married to me. I don't know what you've been doing. The vibe again is different than what it should be. Until you start, you like to